Hey, I just wanted to say that these are my opinions only, and it's not fact, so if you disagree, let me know. Just don't come for me. Thanks.
Hey, it's Evan, your favorite bisexual. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about why is the number of time adequate or relevant or important to how long a guy lasts in bed. Alright, so to talk about this, we kind of have to ask the question, who is it important to? Is it important to the woman or the guy? Now, if a woman would arrive really quick, it's not really a big deal. Nobody really cares. So it's when guys finish last, premature ejaculation. That's when it seems to matter. You would think that, oh well, if a woman finishes first and she finishes quickly, she can keep going. And a guy can't. But just because a guy ejaculates does not mean that the sex is over. You can still keep doing stuff. But yet, all these things about, methods about lasting longer and shaming men for not lasting long time, different women have different perspectives. I was watching these interviews and stuff, and they were asking women, they said, how long should a guy last? Some of them said, 10 minutes. Another said 20 minutes. Another one said, no less than 2 hours. Really? Okay, so that's kind of like, it would depend on the woman, of course. What I didn't really seem to be able to find on YouTube is gay men. How long do they expect a guy to last in bed, right? It all seems to be about what women think. What women think that is the length of time that should be last to be an adequate lover. So, what I'm making this video for is for those guys that might have seen other YouTube videos saying, that women say, oh, a guy has to be lasting like 45 minutes. Any less than that, they're not adequate and stuff like that. But yet, sex is about the experience more than anything, really. If the guy doesn't last long, you can still be intimate with each other. So, what do you think? Give your opinions and write down in the comments about if guys lasting for a long time is just like a stigma or something that's just out there to maybe make men feel bad about themselves, that if they don't last 20 minutes that they're inadequate. And do you, depending who's watching, if it's a woman watching, are your expectations that a guy has to last a long time? And if they can't, that they're not adequate? And if you're a gay or bisexual man, do you really care if a guy finishes fast? Because for me personally, if I was with the guy and he would end or finish in less than a minute, I wouldn't really care, because that's kind of the purpose, right? To get them to finish. So I don't really understand why there's all this shaming about people not lasting a long time. I mean, if a woman takes 45 minutes to orgasm and the guy is expected to last that long, then maybe it's them that has a problem. I mean, when you think about it, if it takes them for that long to finish, why does it take so long? Why can't they orgasm sooner? So is that really a problem? I mean, if they're saying, oh well, then it's the guy that can't do the right thing, well, maybe there's not enough communication. Maybe they're not telling them what they like. Because everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. So it's hard to, just to figure it out. We're not talented in figuring things out. And like two guys being together, guys like different things too. But I don't know. What are your opinions on this subject? Does it matter if a guy doesn't last 20 minutes? Leave it down in the comments. Sabin, hope to catch you in the comments. See you later.